Hi, and welcome to TARP Talks. My name is Becca Davis. I'm the director for the Trauma and Addiction Recovery Center, and I'm also a certified partner trauma therapist candidate and a certified sex addiction therapist. And I'm glad you're here. Today, we're going to focus on 3 tips for surviving the holidays if you've been affected by someone's addiction. And so this is a stressful time of year for almost everyone, but man, that intensity level can really rise if I'm in a relationship with somebody who has an addiction. And this may be the first year you've known about your loved one's addiction, or maybe you've had many holidays in the past where someone's addiction has ruined the holidays or affected the holidays or created negative memories about the holidays for you. So whether this is a new discovery in your life, that there's been some secrets that have been revealed, or maybe an affair that you didn't know what's going on, or you've known about the addiction for a long time, but you're ready to do something different and started your own recovery process, this video wants to help you face the holidays in a way that's going to work for you and keep you sane and healthy throughout the next few weeks. Many family members and partners of addicts focus on staying emotionally sober throughout the holidays. Emotional sobriety is when we're able to recognize that we're having feelings, but our feelings aren't controlling us or overwhelming us, and we're able to take care of ourselves with whatever is going on. And so part of our goal is to stay emotionally sober throughout the next few weeks, and we're going to need a lot of tools and support to do that. So this video assumes that you've kind of gotten your feet into the recovery world and you're starting to look at your own personal recovery. That may not be true for you. And if that's the case, then that's okay. If you're considering getting into your own personal recovery or just need help looking at how do I navigate this world when I am in a relationship with somebody with an active addiction, or maybe your loved one is newly in recovery. If any of that's true for you, then please give us a call or shoot us an email. We want to help you figure out how do you stay healthy and create a life for yourself that you really want, regardless of what your addicted loved one chooses to do about his or her own recovery. Particularly if your addicted loved one is struggling with a compulsive sexual behavior or compulsive pornography use, and you're trying to navigate that and figure out what do you do as what's called a betrayed partner and the survivor of betrayal trauma, then please give us a call or shoot us an email. We have a special intensive program just for you to help you learn what you need to learn so that you can start healing from the trauma you've experienced being in a relationship with someone who's been acting out sexually. That is a little bit of a special area of recovery that needs some specialized attention, and we want to help you do that. So if that's something that you think may be beneficial to you, give us a call or shoot us an email. We'll get you started right away with an assessment process and answer any questions you may have. But for those of you who are looking at the holidays and wanting to kind of stay grounded in your own recovery, let's talk about those 3 tips. The very first tip is just to keep it simple. I know that many of us feel this added expectation and weight over the holidays that we have to show up, we have to cook the best food, we have to get the best gifts, we have to put our best face on and go visit our loved ones and act happy. And every holiday feels like it has to be the best holiday. And what I really want to encourage you to do is just lower all of the heat on all of that and keep it simple. You don't have to have the best of anything. This is one holiday in a series of holidays over your life. And it's okay if this holiday just gets real simplified. Find simple ways to show your loved ones that you care about them. Maybe find simple ways to visit them that isn't so triggering or doesn't feel so overwhelming. Yes, this holiday may look different, but you simplifying it and focusing on your own well-being and your own mental health is going to get you through this holiday season and help you stay healthy so that you can be involved in future holiday seasons in an authentic, healthy way. Our next tip is to lower your expectations. I recently heard an expert on addictions, Dr. Alan Berger, say, don't expect things to be different. And I thought that was really a good tip for us in getting through the holidays, because the truth is however people acted last year over the holidays is probably how they acted the year before that over the holidays, and it's probably a good indicator of how they're going to act this year. And so we don't have to expect anything different. We don't have to expect people to have changed. And by letting go of those expectations, expectations, what's going to happen is we can take care of ourselves. We already know how people are probably going to act, so we can take care of ourselves and respond to those situations accordingly. And that's just going to make it that much easier for us to enjoy our holiday season without having to worry about trying to control or manage someone else's behavior. So just letting all of that go and establishing my own boundaries and taking care of myself is the way that I'm going to get through this holiday staying centered and grounded. If you don't know what your boundaries are, if you struggle with establishing boundaries for yourself, we have a video series on the basic 5 of healthy boundaries, and we also have blog posts on that same topic. And I'll put a link for those in the description below, and that can help you learn how to figure out what your boundaries are and establish them for yourself. So our third and final tip is to not do this alone. Use your recovery support. So hopefully you're in some kind of support system of other people who are pursuing their own recovery as well. And instead of letting all that go over the holidays and thinking I'll pick it up next year, go ahead and use that support throughout the next few weeks. If you're attending some self-help or mutual help meetings, keep going to those meetings. Your schedule may look different, but keep trying to incorporate that support into your life over the next few weeks as you're facing the stresses of the holidays. And don't worry about calling people and asking for help. If they're also in recovery, they know what you're trying to do. And frankly, them helping you is going to help their recovery as well. So reach out to people, use your recovery support. If you don't attend any of those mutual help meetings, well, this may be a great time to experiment with it and just see if those can be helpful to you. Even if you don't choose to do it long term, you might pick up some stuff in the next couple of weeks that can be helpful to you over the holiday period. So those are just a big, broad overview of 3 tips for surviving the holidays here. Like I said, you can find more ideas by visiting our blog post on this topic. And don't worry if this year looks different than years in the past. Don't worry if you have to simplify things this year. By you taking care of yourself this year, you're going to make it more likely that you're going to be healthier, more well-adjusted, happier in future years when you visit your loved ones for the holidays. Thanks for being here today and watching our video. We look forward to seeing you next time.